Hey, Lee here to talk about Singularity, which is the new FPS horror genre-defying little game by Raven Software, which is actually going to be published by Activision. Now, when I saw this game on the shelf, I'm like, what to expect? Generic FPS, whatever. Picked it up, just blindly picked it up, and had so much fun. This game, do not overlook it, at least give it a rent. It's an amazing, amazing fun game. What's video games about? Fun? Yeah, I think so. So essentially what you have here is, if you are familiar with Raven, they made the X-Men Legends games, they made the most recent Wolfenstein remake, and a lot of elements from that Wolfenstein remake are put over here. Now, the Wolfenstein remake, admittedly I did not like it. There was a lot wrong with that particular game, but what was cool has made the leap over to Singularity. For example, the physics and stuff like that, like the dismemberment, if you hit a guy in the head with a hammer in Wolfenstein, it looked like you hit him in the head with a hammer. That's all over here. To give some preface to the story in this, essentially it's the 1950s. You have the Cold War kind of kicking off. The U.S. has the atomic bomb. Russia kind of needs an answer, and they find this this island off the East Coast called Katorga 12 that has this E99 element that they're weaponizing, and essentially this element causes time anomalies and all this awesome stuff. So flash forward, game starts off. It's 2010. You're an American soldier, kind of going there to check out this island. And you find out that there's evidence you've been here before in the past or something like that, and you're like, whoa, what's going on? And things just start getting messed up. The game itself starts very much like a horror game. I mean, you have no weapons to begin with and stuff like that. There's a lot of like audio logs and notes you can pick up. The game is going to be very reminiscent of the first BioShock at first, mixed with Metro 2033. Stick with it. It stays like that for a little while, and then, for all intents and purposes, I had more fun with this game than I did with BioShock, hands down. Essentially, at a certain point, you get the TMD on your hand, and you can actually manipulate time after that in different ways. You get different power-ups through the game, not unlike any other puzzly kind of game like this. What's really cool is it does meld the just solid FPS, fun FPS elements where you can shoot off guys' arms and stuff like that. It's badass. With something like a horror game, and then like a Valve-esque puzzle game. There's like, once you get the TMD and you can manipulate time on the island, not only are you going to be jumping back and forth between current day and back in the 1950s to fight soldiers then, soldiers here, monsters, whatever, what have you, you're going to be able to renew and like just make things decrepit, essentially. You can like go to a box, like an ammo box, and you can like renew it, and there's ammo inside it now. You can renew a chalkboard and see what's written on it. I mean, not everything is able to do this, but what is very, very cool. The graphics and stuff like that are a little retrograde. It does look a lot like Wolfenstein, which was not the prettiest game, to be fair. The effects, though, more than make up for it. I mean, like, the graphics really matter. It looks nice enough, fair enough. Some of the character designs are really, really cool. Some of the abilities you get are incredible. You get these like orbs that can kind of stop time. You shoot them, and then like there's a guy inside, and you can like empty an entire mag into him. Start time up again. It's riddled with all the bullets. It's really, really cool. You get like an impulse repulsor ray kind of thing, very Iron Man-esque, except Iron Man doesn't blow Russian soldiers apart. Maybe he does sometimes. Really, really cool game. Give it a chance. Check out some videos or something on it. It's going to be a definite sleeper hit, this game. Singularity is great. One of the funnest experiences I've had this year playing video games, just out of nowhere. And the ending's amazing. There's multiple endings to this game. More than just a regular FPS run-of-the-mill thing. I mean, it goes to show you don't need a Master Chief. You don't need, you don't need one of those AAA characters to make a solid game with a solid foundation. I love Singularity. Singularity is getting the 9 out of 10. It's definitely in my top 3 of the year so far.